Hi, Mike Corbridge, Mobile Apps for Business. First of all, I'd like to say congratulations on investing on a mobile app for your business. This video is designed just to take you through the dashboard and to get you going, really to start testing and making the most of your mobile app. So first of all, you need to get to this dashboard, and this dashboard is found at www.thesocialmediablackbeltapps.com. I'm going to leave a link at the bottom of the YouTube page for this, so all you need to do is click on the link and then you'll come up with this screen. Then what you have here is your username. So if we type in username here, this is one of my apps, and then here the password, and just click in login. So I'd have provided you with those details. Now when you come into the screen, this is what you'll see. So let's go through it. At the top you've got the dashboard, which is where we are. You have analytics, help desk, account, QR codes, messages. Then further down here you have the main menu bars, which is functionality, content, appearance, and then your preview. And we'll go through those one by one for you. Now, we are in the dashboard, so there's no need to do anything there. So if you click on analytics, analytics will tell you your downloads from the App Store and from Google. So here you'll see that we've got 842 in total from the iPhone and 126 from Android, and then 4 from a mobile website. So you just need to add those up mentally yourself. So you can see we've got almost 1,000 downloads there for this particular app. So if you come over to Help Desk, in here it will give you all the details you need about all the features that we'll be going through soon. So if there's any questions that you've got or any guidelines, anything you need to know, if the answer's not here, then feel free to drop me an email or a text or just call me. However, 90% or even higher of everything you need is in here. Okay. In here you have your account details, up here the name, your app name, your App Store URL. Then here you've got something called AdWorld ID. If you Google AdWorld, it is basically a function that allows you to advertise on your site. Some apps it'll be okay to do that, some it's probably not appropriate. And then you can put your account information down here, and this is where you can change your password and click Save Changes. QR codes. This is designed to help you market your app. So in QR codes you have a QR code for an Android, and one for the iPhone, and one for HTML5, which is the mobile web. You can either download this or print this off, or you can actually take screenshots of these QR codes and use them in your marketing. Again, if you need more details of that, please feel free to give me a call, and I'm happy to talk you through that and some strategies to improve that. And then over here, messages. This is possibly the most powerful function of your mobile app. This is where you've got the opportunity to push notify to your clients. So if I click in here, hi Mike, hi, this is Mike, how are you today? There you go. You can see over here that it will show you what that looks like, and then also you can send now, or you can schedule your push notification. So this is really key, because you can now schedule your push notification so you can predetermine your marketing campaign. However, what I do want to say is that just check out the time here against your time now. So this is about 8 hours behind because of where the servers are sitting. They're sitting over on the west coast of America. So please make sure that when you're scheduling, you take this into account and you don't start push notifying your clients or potential prospects at 2 o'clock in the morning, because they'll end up deleting your app, and that won't be very good. You can just click on the calendar to set the date. So click on the 29th, and then if you want to move the time, you just move the time bar here, and here, so you've got the hours and minutes, and then it's done. And that one's scheduled. And when you press send, it'll send it into the history down here, and it will just queue up for you to whatever time you set it for. Or if you click send now, which is here, then it will just go straight out. Generally, the push notifications will be shown within a minute or two, but if the servers are particularly busy, it could take a little bit longer. Okay, so that's your push notifications, very, very important. So if we now scroll down to the functionality. So the first screen here is where you design your app front. So if you think about the buttons, which you'll recognize these little icons here, sit at the bottom of your app. This is where you add and take away features, or indeed you can just inactivate them by clicking the tab here and saving down here. We're not going to do that quite now because I don't want to inactivate that tab. However, if you look down here, you can see that we've got the active, yes, 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 all the way down. I don't think I've got any that say no. No, I haven't. If they weren't active, it would just say no. What that means is that your clients that download this, or prospects that download this, won't see that tab. That's all it means. So, if you want to add or take away, or if you want to add a tab, beg your pardon, you click on here, you choose a feature, which is down here, and there's many, many, many to choose from. Let's go for an RSS feed, and we could say blog for the RSS feed, and we click blog. And then if you click down here for the icons, you can look for an appropriate icon, and all the way across here we will see that there is a blog icon somewhere. It looks like I've gone too fast, that's fine. There we go, so blog. And then if I click down here, save changes, it will save that particular feature, and it will automatically put it at the bottom of the menu bar. I can scroll it up and change the position of it within the app. So if I want to move it down here, for example. Okay, now once you've added a functionality, you need to add content to that functionality. So if we click on content, it'll then take us to this screen here, and it'll automatically come to your first screen. So we've got contact here. It's got all the information down here. Now if you look here, right at the end is the blog. So if I clicked on that, that now gives me the facility to input an RSS URL. Okay, so the RSS feed is what automatically feeds the blog with the information. So once I put a blog into my site, and as long as I've got an RSS feed, I can copy and paste the RSS feed into here, and it will automatically put the blog into the app, which is a really cool feature. And then all you need to do is really go through these one by one and add your content, take away your content, and it's about tweaking and testing. And there's far too many to go through in this short video, but you've got the help desk, as I mentioned earlier, which will help you with it. It is pretty straightforward though. Nothing will show through on your app until you save it. There's no on-development costs. You don't need to resubmit to Apple for this. Once you've pressed it and saved it, it will go straight through to the phones, and people will pick it up generally within 24 hours when they open their new app. So click on Appearance. This changes the look and the feel of your app. I'm not going to go into massive detail here. So what you've got three channels. You've got the app layout. Personally, I don't use the app layout because when I'm going through the content and this feature here, when it's loaded, use this, and then the background images. These are the two main functions that you're really going to be interested in for the app. And I'm just going to pause this video while this is loading because it's taking a few minutes. Okay, so it's ready. So in here we've got the appearance, and again you've got the layout. What does it look like? Well, you've got a more button and navigate. So if you click that, it's going to make it a lot easier for the navigation. But on this particular feature, we're not going to use that because it's not available. It's more available on the new app. And then again, you can change the appearance of the buttons, what they look like, and that is the buttons for the bottom of the app down here. So for example, I've got no image at the moment, but if I clicked on this one, you'd see that the buttons have changed here. Let's go back to no image because I don't want to change that. You can then change the icon color, so the color of the icon that sits within the app. So if I press that, you'll see that it comes red. Let's put that back to the first one. And then the tab color, again, that changes the color of the tab that the icons are sitting on and the text underneath. So if I wanted to change that as well, if I wanted to move that, so you can see that it's gone purple there. So clearly I won't save that. And then you've got a header function here. I wouldn't use the header function. I've never really used it. I don't think it looks great, so I'll just skip that and ignore it. And then the colors of the bars, again, you can change those in here. So if you change your branding, and you know, as you evolve, you can change the color here by moving over. You see the bars, that's the menu bar. And you've got the even row. Let's go down to here, so let's change that. So again, you can see them changing that, which is really cool. Okay. And then anything, oh sorry, then we've got the background images here. So the background images really are the graphics that sit behind the app, and this is where they are they're located. And again, I'm just going to pause this while this is loading because it could take a minute. Okay, here it is. Here are your background images, and there you can see. So here are all the images, and when they're assigned to a particular tab, it will tell you up here. So you've got QR scanner, home background, and then the really cool feature down here is right at the bottom. This is where you put slider images. Okay, so if we go back up to here, so you'll see you've got slider 4, slider 5. So this is where the images move, and you can change them to either sliding, fade, or you can just have it a static image. Click up here. You can upload further images. I'd just air caution with that. If you're going to do that, either give us a shout to help you with our graphic designer who's very experienced in mobile app design, or for the sizes to upload your new graphics. If your graphics are pixelated or don't look great, remember that's that's really just make sure your graphics look really cool and slick, not pixelated. Otherwise, it's just a reflection of your brand. And then you've got app layout over here. As I say, just to show you, don't worry about this, don't use it. It's just really a summary page. And then over here, you can preview your app before you save it and before it goes live onto the phones. So once your person has downloaded the phone, this is what it's saying it'll look like. Again, I'll just pause that. So there you go. You can see the mobile app preview, and you can see the mobile website preview, and very, very similar, just slight changes, but it gives you an opportunity to look at your app on both platforms. So that's pretty much it. That is the overview of your mobile app on a whirlwind less than 15 minutes session. Thank you very much. If you've got any questions, please feel free to call me on 07880 785 255 or email me at mike@thesocialmediablackbelt.com. And don't forget, your login URL will be placed at the foot of this video in the content section underneath. Okay, enjoy your app. Thank you so much once again for choosing Mobile Apps for Business.